Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing, starting off with sunny conditions this morning and expecting a nice weather day ahead as we continue on this stretch of pleasant weather. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We do have this area of high pressure still in control over the northeastern part of the country. That's keeping conditions seasonable, keeping the humidity on the lower end, and keeping the precip and lightning chances out of the area. And expecting that to continue as we move through the remainder of the week. And we'll start to see a frontal system approaching as we get into the weekend, bringing back a few chances of some rain moving through the area, but not looking like a washout of the weekend at this time. If we look at our current conditions this morning, just seeing a few clouds around 10,000 feet, winds out of the north-northwest at 5 knots, temperature at 71 degrees, and our relative humidity is at 73%. Take a look at the current visible satellite. We're clear on local radar, and you see the visible satellite here looking mostly clear through the skies, just a few clouds around 10,000 feet. As we move through today with some of that surface heating, we'll start to see a cumulus field develop as we move through today, but overall should see plenty of sun for our daytime hours. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, we'll see as we move through today, expecting dry conditions to continue. Again, mainly just some cumulus developing as we move through today. Getting into the afternoon time frame, we'll once again see those winds shifting more onshore as the sea breeze starts to develop. We do have a very slight chance of maybe a light sprinkle or shower developing along that sea breeze. Not looking like a high percentage possibility, but if that was to happen, it will likely be a little further inland than the Wallops area, so expecting mainly dry conditions again as we move through today. Going into the evening, that potential drops off to zero. We'll see mainly clear skies through the overnight, similar to what was out there early this morning. Could see a slight chance for some patchy mist around the area, but otherwise a nice evening with nice conditions to start today on Thursday. Thursday will be much of the same as we move through the day, expecting that sea breeze to develop once again, maybe a low-end chance of a light sprinkle or shower developing along that during the afternoon time frame, but overall plenty of sun and another nice day. And that continues as we move into the day on Friday. We'll start to see more of the southerly component to the wind as we move into the day on Friday. Could bump up the moisture just a bit, but still looking like a comfortable and seasonable day as we move through on Friday. And then we start to see indications of that frontal system approaching here on the model off to the northwest as we get later in the day on Friday with that rain starting to move into the picture. But that should hold off till we get past the midnight time frame, and again seeing those chances kind of peppered throughout the weekend forecast. So if we look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, green conditions over the next 24 hours, that just very slight chance of a pop-up brief light shower or sprinkle after the 1400 local time frame. Again, looks like it to be a very low-end chance, maybe about a 5 or less than 10% chance of seeing that. Otherwise, we'll see our temperatures warming up to around 83 degrees. That's right on par with our seasonal high for this time of year. Seeing those winds out of the north this morning, generally 5 to 10 knots, and then we'll see those winds shifting more onshore as we get into the afternoon time frame, staying around 5 to 10 knots, and then becoming light and variable as we move through the overnight time frame. We'll start to see just a few clouds around 5,000 feet develop this afternoon, and we'll see some 5,000 to 10,000 foot clouds kind of sticking around through the day today, and could see that those cloud layers thicken up a bit if any light shower pops up, but nonetheless we'll see those clouds clearing out as we go into the evening, becoming mostly clear, and again that slight chance for some patchy mist before we get to the sunrise time, and seeing our low around 65, which is just below average for this time of year. Tides are running normal at the moment, and next couple of days, much of the same. Partly cloudy for Thursday, very slight chance of that afternoon pop-up light shower or sprinkle, high around 84 degrees, but green conditions expected for our weather risk. That continues into Thursday evening with a mostly clear, slight chance of some patchy mist before sunrise. Once again, a low around 67 degrees as we do have that slight increase in moisture. Moving into Friday, again, green conditions expected, partly cloudy. We'll see a slight breeze out of the south, slightly stronger than what we've seen the last couple of days, but nothing too impactful, and should see increasing clouds as that frontal system approaches later in the day, but high once again around 84 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.